Hello! Welcome back. This is video 11. We've chatted with Beta. She says we're terribly far behind. She would have expected Aloy to have done so much more and understood so much more by now, which is hilarious. Because we're doing what we can. It's gonna be great. Good stream. This won't be probably any longer than 2 hours because it's pretty late at night right now. Now I have to remember if I saved correctly. I'll update later. Yeah, I saved. Ooh, we're gonna help Talana. Yeah, 29 hours. Wow. We're going into the 30th hour right now. That's nuts. Okay. Check for update. Go to downloads. Then we'll just have to restart the game real quick. So yeah, we're starting to get a series of helpful, up-to-speed friends, which really works because there's a lot more enemies in this game. You know, I imagine it was a heck of a thing to balance between players that would want to just be Aloy. You know, there's these moments where you're just like, I kind of just prefer to explore as her, not have anyone in tow. And then all the combat stuff, it's like, yeah, can somebody help me over here? Poseidon. I'm going to be checking in with Beta as often as possible. Because she's just like so beleaguered. Like, what? You didn't figure that out? You don't have that? Right. Modest. Here's my friends. Bunch of footfalls and handholds. Where'd they... Yo.
You with us, Nora? Then let's get going.
Yeah, you with
Sorry,
me?
I had to check something out. You were saying something before I left?
As I was saying, the rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid... There it is.
This guy's too pretty to be a
The
soldier.
rot.
Those are Regalis rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time,
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open.
They have some blaze open. It's
I
laying
should
around.
check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
pelican. Where are we? Hard to say. There's a cauldron right there.
Don't worry about us. Get that gate open.
Maybe there's heavy artillery just laying around. Completely. Huh. So some former hotel turned into a prison due to its pre-existing structure, but after centuries of rot. Would be funny if this were like a specific hotel. Yikes, I'm in.
Gotta take a look over there.
Go and check yourself.
Alright, where's that gun?
We're under attack!
I hope they're as uncomfortable as I am.
Patience.
I did not need this today.
One down. If I can get the main gate open, Talana and Amatis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
down there.
I'm tired. They're our first line of defense.
Can they hear me grapple?
This storm will leave me deafened, blinded, and bruised.
There's the gun.
Mine!
Will be caught, and the punishment will be severe.
That's the main gate, isn't it?
Loyalist scum. Can't wait till they get what's theirs.
The gate's open. Let's go.
We've got your back, Aloy.
I've got you in my sights.
Now I want one! More ammo coming your way! Make a nice target.
I can keep going.
Got you in my sights! Don't stop! Good! My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
Now this'll do some damage.
Let's find that coward. Let's force them out of cover. I want their head.
You got my back, right?
Taking my shot.
I'll start there. Any sign of her?
Pelican. Is that a weapon? It is.
I want her found!
Wait, where are the...
Not a ghost! Find her! It'll take as long as it takes.
Who are these guys? Oh, prisoners.
I've got you in my sights.
No one rests easy, right?
Good. They're leaving.
You wanna... We can't have lost them!
That's all of them.
Wow, Inferno bomb launcher?
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine.
Think you can dodge my arrow?
going, Meg? Thank you. I love it. I'm fighting a big marine animal.
Big marine animal.
Machine. No, you'll see. It looks more like a Lapras, which is a Pokemon. No. You'll see. I have a medium health potion and a large health potion in my inventory, so why isn't that on my belt? You'll see it has flippers.
This'll help.
Yes, this is still the thing with useless. They froze him very early on. They got him like 99. I did the rest. But it meant that he was brittle and missing all the arrows. Yeah. Please explain. Right. Yeah, how many times are they gonna come up with conversation? Ooh, it's weak. It's actually pulling his weight. There we go.
All right. I think that's the end of it.
Hey, is anyone out there?
Hear that?
Prisoners. Tide Ripper. Plasma defense. Machine core. 2 machine muscle.
A pelican in the background.
Yeah, oh, I wanted to tell you, there were pelicans all over this place. It's real neat. It's just waddling. And then it takes off like, just like in real life.
It's like, I didn't care about what was just happening 10 seconds ago.
But there's a pelican. Yeah, I saved the best for last. Which is to say, I saved it for you to discover it, because I forgot to tell you. But yeah, there's totally pelicans. Okay, before they go into there, I have to get all the other supplies that were lying around.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Good for you. Okay, so... And a stash. A pouch, a pack, and a stash. What is hard to understand about this? Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. It's in variety. They're like, okay, just call it the stash. Now call it the pack. Pouch. Like, there haven't been many animals. Like, in the last game, on any one mountain, there were rabbits, squirrels, foxes. Down by the river, there were fish. There were boar, of course. But now there's just been boar. So I haven't yet even found some of the animals I need supplies for the most basic pouch upgrades. Like, what even is this? For... oh, I can't because I'm not at a campfire or a bench. Anyway, it's like very basic seeming stuff that I still haven't even seen the animals. Title disc. Nice. Oh, that's out of the settlement. So this was based on a data point that I found, some kind of hotel at some point. Although I don't think this is the Pacific Ocean. This looks kind of just like, or it might be. It might actually be. It's hard to tell with all these clouds, but there is something out there. Maybe that's Alcatraz? Tall neck on Alcatraz, on the little...
Alcatraz is in the bay. So it's the bay.
This could be the bay instead of the ocean, right?
More like it's Catalina.
I don't know. Oh. Well, the fog feels like NorCal. Moderate supply cache, that's what I was looking for. Nearly impaled myself on a stick again. What's the Aloy almost died count compared to the Aloy did die count of me playing this game, I wonder? Alright, I feel good about that.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on him.
Don't worry.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back.
5
Her name
years?
was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
Oh, she does remember him. All of these are very fruitful options.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakths remember who I once was.
I guess she made a name for herself.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell.
I was like, hey, do you want to join
asked
us?
how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life.
That right.
I won through blood and blade.
Nice.
I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye.
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Aw. She's referring to herself in the past tense.
Just used her dead name.
She... That was
At least now you know the truth.
awesome. Talana's
Somehow,
like, hey.
it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out.
Like me or
I'll take you
her?
back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Yeah, she owes me a story.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I mean, she's probably going to be involved in
will.
the end game.
Safe travels, Talana.
If she's like not going completely away right away, Ayla's going to be able to call for her. Well, shit, that was cool. That was a side quest? Like, come on.
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light.
20,000.
Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
Yeah. Level 26. Moving on up. Okay, I have 23 skill points to spend. I feel pretty good. What is our cat up to behind me?
She has a hair tie.
Oh, nice. Ranged Master. Bolster your resolve. That takes 5 whole ones. Yeah, but you know what? Ranged weapons are the best. Alright. That's 3, and this is going to be, who knows. Increase your stamina. Aim level 2 and fire with R1. Bolt blaster. Craft more ammunition from the same amount of resources. Okay, that's honestly what I really need here. So I'm willing to screw all of my points to get there. Wow, no sound effect. Just okay, you got it. Congratulations. That's a bolt blaster. Ooh, deal more damage while using a heavy weapon. 3? Yeah, okay. I annihilated this skill tree. Heavy weapons can be shot off. Fire a special arrow that does no damage but can stagger or knock down machines. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Why the hell not? That is 22 out of 29. Meanwhile, Trapper is not my style. Let's just say it. Not my chosen game.
You don't do that.
Gameplay. I don't trap. What do I even have from here? The first one. Place fit, traps fit. Yeah, because they were slow as hell. Alright. Good stuff. Alright, well I crafted all of those arrows. God, I'm curious what's over here. I could just
go.
I could just go. What if I just go? What if I just go? I'm probably gonna get eaten by a water machine. Oh, waves! Did not expect that. There's land over there. Yeah, what if I did? Oh. There's definitely a machine over there. Nice. I really need the rebreather. I just want to spend infinite amounts of time in the water. You know? These cliffs. Snapmaw. Highlight track. Let's see what that does. Yep, it's telling me where it's gonna swim. That's neat. Just like on land. These are great. Big fish. Wait, how is this even? Oh. Well, it shouldn't be in front of me. There's some weird stuff going on with the reticle. Maybe I can just... Yeah, so Poseidon is the lower level recommendation one. And that's in Vegas. Yeah, you go to Vegas, baby. But where is this? So then Demeter's up here. Oh, right by where I glided onto the thing. That's so funny. So that settlement where that guy really wanted to talk to me. It's probably has something to say about that. But then over here is just bonus or extra. Okay, quests, main, undo. There we go. Ooh, some machines on the beach. There were dinosaurs. Oh shit. Is that? That's where it came from? Maybe? Or no, did it come from? Where does it come from over there? I love this.
This isn't gonna do much.
Weak versus acid, I have that. Wow. Gravity generator allows us to reattach armor plates after they've been torn off. Explosive. God, San Francisco, baby. You can already tell because the pointy building, whatever that's called. Oh, this is so exciting. found any campfires over here. I bet even the Tanakh, they're like, yeah, there's nothing. It's too far west. We don't go this way. Shellwalker convoy. There's a campfire. Oh, an entire shelter. Okay. I pity the person who had to put all these little X's on the rocks. Like, yeah, that would be a realistic foothold there. And this one. And right there.
Dyer can make use of this.
And there, and there, and there, and there, and there. It's like that genie joke in Aladdin. In case of emergency, the exits are here, 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 here. It's a magic carpet. Okay. What do we... there. Hippie van.
Shelter. Chance to rest. Check my gear.
Just a regular van. Bench. Tear precision. I really need a bigger pouch. Alright. Outfit or weapon? The purple one can be upgraded. Might as well. Wearing this, but I can't upgrade it.
Crest of armor on its head. Must be a Red-Eye Watcher.
Oh no, it's a Watcher! I love these guys! This is the first Watcher I've seen in this game. They're cute. They have a really big eye, and very vulnerable to damage. Well, I keep missing the eye, but all the same. All recon missions go. Yeah, bellow back. I did. Wow! That thing did a ton of damage. Okay. Bruh. how did I get turned around? Where was the bridge versus... Oh, it was on the other side of the bridge. Okay, so this is... There's probably a ton of stuff down here, but I was hoping to find the tall neck.
Get a good glide in.
Strip. It's not the beach from old. Are there?
Careful now. Great stuff. There's the bridge. Where is this place?
Catch striped oh my goodness, I can catch fish just by swimming with them. Well, that's fun. Didn't need any extra training for that. Yikes. is like swimming the Hudson River, or the channel in New York. West with the setting sun. Oh! Ah, shit! That means there's a plot thing that's gonna be, all of San Francisco is locked until a story purpose is revealed that's like, you have to go here. So there's all of these. That one I haven't done. Let me go this direction. It's like a pretty strong current right now. Okay, bye-bye San Francisco. Hello Himalayas. God, this game is huge. What is that? Just some bird? Gull. Oh.
Definition of just some bird.
What's a sandbar? I want a sandbar. And there's some machines over here, more land. Oh. I thought I was going north. I'm going straight east. But that is a long thing. Retrieve the drone. Oh, one of the drones. Gaia now has, there's this other console next to where I plugged Gaia in, and it involves finding 10 drones that were doing geological surveys, forget how long ago. Tides Reach. That's a fun name for a city. Unknown, unknown. Yeah. Alright, well, let's try the drone, I guess. Slaughter Spine. Hi, Pelican.
Machine's tough. Acid's no use here.
Oh, it went under. I love that. There were definitely crabs in the first game too. That's cool. Got that big chunk out of the way. Oh, I've been there before? 'Cause it doesn't say unknown campfire. Alright. Oh, it's there? Well, do I shoot it?
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
What?
Oh.
It's making me. Oh, I'm in the blight. I'm standing in dead, decaying stuff. Really just a face mask. Alright, if I. Grapple points, but there's nothing. Run. They're too high up. Can't really get up there. It's easy. Yikes.
Going down. Taking you with me.
She's so aggressive.
Okay, gotta grab the drone's data. There. Now I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base.
Alright. Okay. Survey drone modules. Black boxes. Relics from ruins. Well, I'm gonna go back to the base, I guess. Was it there? No. Wait, maybe. Ooh, online leaderboards for the arena. Cool. Is there a door somewhere? Like up here, there's a door.
I can feel this frost down to my bones.
The campfire for the base when you fast travel is down a mountain. Come on.
I thought there was one like right outside.
Yeah, there was. I mustn't have chosen the right one. I chose the base, but there's one called like back door, and it's an actual campfire. So the hell. Yeah, it's right here actually. Whatever it was, I should not. I should just get used to. Hang on, 117. So where? Way to the hell down there. So where the hell's the base?
Here I come.
Where the hell? Find the door. When I fast travel to the base, I want to be inside. I want to be sitting in Gaia's lap.
Bang down the door. Like, you have no idea how long I was outside.
Yeah, I was just
Looking for
outside,
the
and she knows. There's sensors. They know. Wait, where?
I bet Varl and Zoe are like, let's see how long it takes for
They're
him to
watching
figure
on
it
the
out.
map. Yeah.
Like, okay, how long before we actually go out and help her?
This is the mountain. Okay. Fucking hell. Comes in all dramatic, like, ah. Thanks, you all suck. Ooh, a side quest. Oh, right. The loot. Wait, where is it? It's over here. Oh, it's been opened, which means I don't think there's anything else I can do. Alright. The door up. Or stairs up. Here we go.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Why do you get bored during the day?
Do you know the layout of the
There
world?
we go. More data for the dome.
Okay. The hex.
An excellent choice.
I guess I changed the environment? That's neat.
I'm back, Gaia. So, I guess Beta's here to stay. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
Aesthetic?
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then.
It was pretty brutal how he lost his arm. They showed that in this
How are
game.
things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land
Trampled by a
gods
machine?
in an
Bitten by
effort
a
to
machine?
understand their
During the
sickness.
embassy when Regala attacked.
Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. How long do we have, then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Yikes.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Hephaestus' endgame.
Well, every bit counts. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism.
Called it.
She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
It's not for everybody.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple.
Yikes.
Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory.
You remember.
I discovered
DLC.
another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn.
Oh.
Scion. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, It seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
That's
I
an
have
interesting
already
question.
attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s.
You don't say.
Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Oh shit. Tons of stuff. Okay, alright, let's see.
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth.
The 1%.
Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want. But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him, despite his failure.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Smart.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So the blight.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up. So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed. But I must warn you, like the others, Poseidon is lost and frightened. It may have taken measures to protect itself.
I'll be careful. You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Yikes, this game is huge.
Correct.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it now?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, I am operating at less than 30% of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus still exceeds this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many more subordinate functions is that gonna take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army.
Just straight up murder
Given
these
the
folks.
nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. The one in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there. I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it.
Well...
Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Aw.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
Alright. What else can I do with a little bit of time? Quests. I'll do about 10 more minutes if I can. You know what? I want to check out Vegas. This is what I'm talking about. Where the hell is this?
Can we like drop a pin?
So it's the one to the right. So if I just went to the base, it's the one that looks like it's down on a thing, but it's not down on a thing. Alright, so tall neck, spine break. Okay. I haven't been there yet, damn.
Is that orange? Yeah.
Oh, right. Melee pits. I had to go back to the arena too. Gain more skills in battle.
Tread carefully around here, Red. There's a knocker out there.
I got news for you, Red.
Got work to do.
Man, it must have been nuclear war or something. Bluey.
South.
Buddy.
That's a rebel outpost. I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out. I wouldn't want to be caught in that sand spiral.
Oh shit, it's the stratosphere. That's cool as hell. I can't wait to figure out what the old world or the new world term is going to be for like poker chips. Ancient discs. That's cool. Yeah, Vegas was clearly destroyed before the end of the world. Because otherwise there would be a lot more structure.
I don't think I can override you. I guess there are more cauldrons out there.
2 or 4 cauldrons on the map too. I really
This
just
must be
want to
the
know how I'm
ruins
gonna
of
get the
Las Vegas.
rebreather and the thing
Poseidon
that clear
showed
ivy.
before.
Like so many,
Gaia
even
said this
back
is
in
where I'd
the
find Poseidon. Blood
beginning.
is pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out.
I need those things to get anywhere.
Someone's been through here. Camping gear. Sends to my stash.
Is that my salvage guy? I think it might be. No,
I was out of
just dressed like
I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlund, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers.
Most people just call me Savior.
That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble.
Hey.
This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Her facial
compressed
expression.
air capsule.
Hammer and tongs.
Wow, they are speaking each other's language.
She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Morlund. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Morlund, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Except for a thing called Poseidon
Well,
that
alright.
I actually technically need.
Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Oh, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. This is my old Gramps promised me.
Maybe.
How did your grandfather just...
He was here. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world
Play
has
like
ever
Frank
seen.
Sinatra or something.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help.
How deep is it?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's
Aaron
apt.
is an Oseram.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence,
I'd better get after those parts.
there's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Cool. looks like we are on our way
According
to
to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
even though we're in the desert, that we need something to breathe underwater. Well, the interesting thing, and this is unexpected for me, is that the rebreather should be an invention created here and now versus something that the people with actual technology and machines developed back then. I don't know, maybe it's both. Maybe she'll do like some kind of airbag thing right now, and then in the future get the thing that we saw in the trailer. I think that's it for tonight's stream. I'm tired, but this is very, very exciting. And, oh, Paris! Did you know the Eiffel Tower's in Vegas? It's like 1/3 the scale. I bet she takes one look at it and is like, that's really phallic.
Another drone keeping watch on the biosphere.
Oh, there's a drone.
I should grab its data. But how am I going to get it down?
Oh my god, I can climb the Eiffel Tower. Up. Wow. All right, I'll deal with. I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching.